5 series video. We have already done closing. Closing was the first video. Then we did initiation. Then we did execution. This is the fourth video of exam content outline. The reason for making this video is that many students were saying that they are getting questions regarding exam content outline. So in like 5 to 10 minutes maximum, I'm trying to summarize what they can expect and what they need to understand for exam point of view. Okay, now the topic is monitoring and control process group. Monitoring and control process group is like 25% of the exam. We can say approximately 50 question, and the purpose of monitoring and control is just that. You compared your project management plan, approved project management plan with the work you have done. Plan versus actual. That's it. You compare plan versus actual, and what do you get? Once you compare plan with actual, you get variance. Okay, now the variance can be positive. If the variance is positive, this means we are doing good. The variance is negative, this means we are doing something bad, or we have done something bad. If the variance is zero, we are on the plan. Now the variance can be in the form of schedule variance, like SV, earned value minus planned value. It can be form of schedule performance index. It can be in form of cost variance, earned value minus actual cost, or CPI, earned value divided by actual cost. So this is one type of variance. Further, we analyze in this process what are the reasons of this variance. We do cost benefit analysis. We do root cause analysis to go to the real reason why the variance is there. Then we, from the alternate analysis, we see what are the options to follow and which is the number one option, and we combine cost benefit analysis with it. Then we do basically control charts, all those control things. So variance is the first thing in this. Basically, what is meant by variance? We are using project performance measurement. We are checking the performance of the project through appropriate tools, of course, and we quantify them through these things, and we recommend corrective actions. Once there's a variance and we have identified the variance is negative, then we issue change request. From validate scope till stakeholders, all monitoring and control process generate change request. Also monitoring and control project also generate change request. And all these change requests goes to one process, perform integrated change control. The first step is to see the variances, measure the performance. Second step is to generate change request and approve change request integrated through integrated procedure. And the third step is to check the deliverables. First, we check deliverables internally. In the control quality, we are verifying that we have met the agreed quality standards using appropriate tools and technique, of course, to meet the business requirement. And then we get the formal acceptance of these deliverable in validate scope from the client. We get the formal acceptance of deliverables from the client. Of course, once you are producing deliverables, you have to monitor the risk. You have to ensure no other risk gets there. You do risk audit to check the performance of the risk. You monitor and reassess the risk. You check a residual risk. You basically check the secondary risk. All these things are there. Now, once the risk has acted, it becomes issue. Risk is probability into impact. The probability is 100%, then it's an issue. We need to review the issue log. We need to manage the issue log. We need to update. And if they are if it is necessary to determine corrective action by using, of course, tools and technique that are required for the issue. And then on all the areas, whatever the risk has occurred, whatever the variance has occurred, and we have find out the reason of the variance, we write lesson learns. We document the lesson learns so that we can use that in future. And of course, we if we have done procurement, we close the procurement here. Very important, in closing the procurement, we are inspecting the deliverables, and if contract allows us, we are doing the audit of procurement process. And finally, if we do not reach to agreement, we have alternate dispute resolution there, and if it is not required, then close the project. So seven important things are being done. The first and most important is we are measuring the performance, checking the variances. Second thing, doing the change request, all those integrated change control procedure. Then we are verifying deliverable, the deliverable journey. We are checking the risk, issues, writing the lesson, and closing the procurement. And most importantly, I would agree that here, like change request is also coming from execution, even initiation, identify stakeholder, even planning from collect requirement. So change request is the biggest area. You are communicating the needs of stakeholder here. Of course, you are controlling the resource and closing the resource. You are giving forecast of schedule, accepting deliverable. So some flow you need to remember. The first flow of deliverable journey. It comes deliverable to control quality, then it goes to validate scope, then closing. Then you need to see the journey of work performance data journey. All the data comes in from validate scope till stakeholder has input and becomes work performance information. This information goes to integration of monitoring and control and become work performance report. The third journey is journey of change request. The fourth journey of procurement, how the procurement get closed. Then the journey of risk, how risk are being reassessed and how issues are being updated and how lesson learns are being done. If you master all the things I have just said, you can ace 25% of your exam, and that is 50 question. And once you clear these 50 question, you can clear your exam in the best possible way. So see you in the next video of planning. Thank you very much.